Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone slept well. Hi, my name is Lauren, and I am the Mirror Hero. A Mirror Hero is somebody who rescues themselves each night before they go to sleep and who shows up for themselves and has their own back each and every morning, especially on those tough mornings when you really need yourself the most. So I'm welcoming you back to my bathroom where we're going to get ready, but today is a little bit of a special day because it's my birthday. So come on, help me get ready. And as my 11-pound Chiweenie dog would say, we're bringing the birthday vibes. Come correct. So now, I don't know if you've seen my past videos, but I'm the type of person who I shower at night. So when I get ready in the morning, I don't exactly wash my face, but what I do is I have this little steamer baby that I use every single day. And instead of steaming my face, I actually heat up a towel. And while I'm brushing my teeth, it heats up, and then I put it over my face just to kind of get the, overnight actives off and kind of gives me a clean slate for the morning. So I'm going to go get my towels. This one is just for my hands, but this one is I think it's a baby washcloth, but they just fit so perfect in the little machine. So that's what I've been using, and I love it. And I just wet it a little bit, and then I take off the top, plop my little towel back in, and turn it off. So while that's going, I didn't think that I was going to show you how I brush my teeth, but it turns out that by the time I brush my teeth, floss, do a little mouthwash, then my towel is actually done and ready. So here we go. Okay, now before I take out my steamy towel, I like to get my hair out of the way. I have very thin, wispy hair, but it still manages to get in my way. So got my little crown going, and here we go. I just turn off the heater, and one thing you're gonna laugh, but I got these metal chopsticks off of Amazon, but they're actually quite perfect for when I'm taking out my towel because it has a little loop at the end. And so instead of scalding my hands every morning, I just kind of just let a little bit of the steam escape because it's a little hot. But I do this every morning, and honestly, it's the best part of my day. So, it is what it is. But so I just put it on my face. With all of the moisturizers and serums that I put from the night before. Just want to make sure that I have a clean slate tabula rasa before I go in with my morning skincare. So I don't know. I love it. And even the little steamer, it's just something that I found on Amazon, and I haven't looked back ever since. I've been doing it for a few years now. So hang up the washcloth to dry. And then I had mentioned that morning, night, I always go in first and foremost with either an essence or a milky toner as I'm doing if I do a face mask or an eye mask, then I don't want the rest of my face to dry out as I'm trying to hydrate something else. So I just do a quick once over, and always, if you have extra serum, extra anything, always put it on your hands because your hands also show signs of aging, and your hands can use the serum or the moisturizer too. The essence that I used today was from Then I Met You. It's called the Giving Essence. It's really good. It's really light, and it's not too sticky. I've found that a lot of essences can be a bit sticky, but this one isn't. And then, of course, I go in just with a lip balm. This is the, OG lip balm, but I always thought it was so cool. Now it's like down to the nub, but it used to be like a little crayon, and I just thought that was cool. So now that I've got my base layer on, I'm actually going to go in with some eye masks, and this is the True Botanicals Tribula Multi-Corrective Eye Patches. So they are 100% biodegradable. Now, I have an embarrassingly large collection of face masks, eye masks, all kinds of things. But because these I use every morning. I actually really like that they're biodegradable because, it's less trash in the world. And so, I try my best. But the True Botanicals eye patches have this ingredient, chibula, that I haven't heard anywhere else. I'm not sure if it's proprietary, but hold on one second. It tries to fight dullness and it brightens, firms, does a little bit of depuffing, hydrates, plumps. But because I am down to like the last, few layers of these eye masks, they kind of tend to fall and drip on me. So apologies in advance. They're probably going to be by my chin by the time I'm done with this. But, you just scoot it back up and let it work its magic. And while I do this, I'm certainly not in a place where I can just sit for the 15 minutes that it takes, for me to do these face masks. And, I definitely like to do other things while these eye masks are sitting on my face. So what I typically do now is I will either walk my dog or I'll make breakfast or make my coffee. My eyeballs falling. There we go. And I just started my 15-minute timer, and here we go. I'll come back soon.
Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel. My name is Winnie, and I'm the mini mirror hero. While my mom is taking me out for my morning walk and I'm catching up on my P-mails, we wanted to let you know that everything my mom talks about today will be included in the description box below with our tiddlywinks. Oh wait, not tiddlywinks. Affiliate links. Yes, which means that if you use those links below to make a purchase at no cost to you, it would really help us to support our channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm back. As you can see, I'm in my official dog walking gear. I just took Winnie out for a walk, and she insisted that I look as crazy as possible. So I said, message received, and let's get back to our skincare routine. And did I actually go outside like this? Yes, absolutely. It's my birthday. Who's going to tell me no? Okay. So now that our 15 minutes has finished, I am going to take off my actives and throw them away. And I am going to start off the next phase of my skincare routine with one of the holy trinities of anti-aging skincare. And that is, you want your vitamin C and you want your sunscreen. The third part of that holy trinity is obviously a retinoid, but we've done that at night. So right now, we've got our vitamin C right here. This is from Allies of Skin. It's the... No, it won't focus. Okay, great. This is the 35% vitamin C and perfecting serum. It fades my hyperpigmentation. It's waterless, so it's this very kind of oily liquid, and it's supposed to fade hyperpigmentation, and it provides just an extra layer of photoprotection underneath your sunscreen. But it's very good. And with Allies of Skin, because I use the higher levels of vitamin C, I use the 35%, I do feel like I've seen a difference up on my cheeks because that's where the sun hits most frequently. And back in the day when I did not wear sunscreen every day, it really did a number on me. So I feel like this is really very helpful. And I love and need actives, right? I was like, don't give me a $300 rose water. I'm going to laugh in your face, okay? I want R&D. I want clinical trials. I want control groups, okay? I want to know that the thing that I am buying that is pricey is actually going to work, right? And I want it to have all the benefits that it promises me. And if there isn't some kind of science to back it up, then, I feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting my money. So after the vitamin C, I then go in with Allies of Skin Copper Tripeptide and Ectoin Advanced Repair Serum. It is a really cool, I don't know if you can see this, blue color, and that's the copper, but it basically tries to counteract premature aging by improving your skin density, and the Ectoin really works to help protect against cell damage. And, with all of the pollutants that are in the air, especially when you're living and working in a city, I feel like it's a really great kind of underdog of an active. Ectoin will really help you to defend your skin against all those, the smoke, the grossness that is the city. But, we love the city and I'll never leave. But I then follow that with Bobbi Brown's, it says vitamin-enriched eye base. And so I just take like a little tiny fingernail and I massage that into my eyes, just like this. And because it also serves as like a primer, a base, it helps my concealer and my foundations just go on really smooth. And I like that it's very light and it never interferes or interacts or pills with any type of makeup that I use. So lastly, for our skincare phase, I go in with the Skin 1004. Oh boy, it is the Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum, and it's SPF 50, and it's just, it's a Korean sunscreen. Any Korean sunscreen that you use is going to be great. I happen to order mine in bulk from Olive Young, and they just have, it's like, look at this little elegant little pump. Everything, just is top notch. And I go in, it also does not interfere with any of the makeup that I use for the day. While it appears to have a little bit of a white cast, as soon as I rub it in, look at it dries down almost clear. And I think it's important that, people remember that once you put down your sunscreen, you do want to let it sit for, I want to say at least 10 minutes before you start going in with any of your makeup. Now, always remember to put it on the back of your neck and then also your ears. I have a lot of discoloration, little freckles on my ears just from the sun. I never thought to put sunscreen on my ears, but now I do. So that's a PSA announcement for you. Use sunscreen on the ears. Okay, so I'm going to go make my breakfast and just kind of let this settle, take my vitamins, and I'll see you back here in a bit. Bye. This is me 5 minutes later. I also forgot to tell you that I do get dressed. I don't actually go to work like this. Okay, sorry. I don't know if it needed to be said, but I'm saying it now. I'm getting dressed. Hey everyone, we're back. So I had some breakfast, got dressed, and now we are ready to put on our final layer of face. Hi all. Editing team here at the Mirror Hero, and we realized post-filming that Birthday Me is just like a tad bit rushed, and so we're just gonna speed through this, and we'll come back to makeup at another time. But here I am, busy. Pro tip. Okay, great. And we're back. So one last thing before we go. I always try to use a setting spray because I tend to get a little bit shiny if I don't tame it down right away. So hold on, I gotta tuck in my lips because, if you've ever tried the delicacy that is a setting spray, I'm just kidding, but this is the one size on Till Dawn, and it's so good. But, oh my gosh, if you ever eat it, it's like, oh, God. You don't want it in your mouth. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me and helping me to get ready. I am so happy that I could share this with you on my birthday. And I hope everyone, all my Mirror Heroes out there, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you soon next time. Take care. Bye.
Have a great day, Mirror Heroes! Thank you so much for watching. And if you have a second, please wish my mom a very, very happy birthday in the comments below. Thank you so much. Bye!